Hey guys, I know it's been quite a while since I've made something specifically for YouTube. Looking at this, I'm going to be coming back to MegaMan Legends 2 and adding another game soon. Uh, I did have to redo some of the stuff in MegaMan Legends 2 because when I went back to my PS3, the save file was kind of rolled back. Uh, I don't really know what happened, but just a quick recap of some of the things that I had to do to get back to it.
Bet, bet, check, turn, fuck!
So I do hope you guys found that little bit of joke there kind of funny. Uh, Welcome back to MegaMan Legends 2, Part 10. In this part, I'm actually going to do the quiz. I believe I've talked about it in the other parts. Uh, both of the women on the side, like the girl and the woman on the side of the teacher, have some 10-question quizzes, and for most of theirs, I have like decent hunches or